Hello guys, Brett over here at Juiced Rite. Today I wanted to show you guys how to do an oil change on your round tank hydraulic systems. So the tools that you're going to be using is a 5/16 boxing wrench or a 1/8 Allen, depending on which screws you guys have in your tank, and then a pair of channel locks. So what you're going to want to do is go ahead, there's going to be 6 screws around the rim of your reservoir tank. And you're just going to want to go ahead and remove them. That way you can drop the tank down. You can leave something underneath, or I just like to use my foot to kind of prop it up. Okay, with the last one out, you should be able to kind of wiggle it down a little bit, and it should drop. Once you have your tank down, you're going to notice you have maybe just one big one. Sometimes you'll have these other small ones. You want to take your channel locks, go ahead and clamp onto the big one. This is your pickup tube that goes all the way down into the bottom of the tank. And then it'll have regular threads, so just righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Go ahead and loosen it up. Make sure not to drop it into the tank, then you'll have to go fishing. Once you have it out, then you'll be able to lift up your tank, move it out of the way, and then you can just dump it out. Just make sure you have something to clean up the oil if you make a mess at all or anything. Once you guys get it empty and then wipe it all out, make sure everything's inside of it is clean. Go ahead and you can fill up the oil to where the first plug is in there. And then go ahead and reinsert your pickup tube, but hold on to it so that way you don't drop it in there. Bring your tank back underneath with your fingers, kind of like look underneath, try to line up the pickup tube. It's a little slippery, so it may take you a second. There we go. Okay, once you start to get it tight, go ahead and turn it a few times. You want this tight, but it doesn't have to be super, super tight. Just tight enough that you know it's not going to fall back off on you. Then go ahead and lift up your tank. What I like to do is try to line up these holes before I put it on, because once it's on, then it's a little bit more tough. There we go. Go ahead and put the screws back in. And again, when you guys tighten these up, they don't have to be super tight, just because, I mean, it's just holding the tank up. It's not anything crucial. Okay, all of them are in. Okay, once you guys get that, go ahead and remove your oil filter. Now this is just your basic screw-on oil filter. So righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, you'll just twist it out. What you want to do is make sure that the gasket doesn't get left behind on here. The new one, you can use like just a little bit of the oil that's been left over. Just put some on your finger, wipe around the new O-ring that's on the new one you're putting on. Tighten it up. Once it goes tight, just give it like a good twist so that way it seals it. And then you're going to want to run the machine, let it cycle through, put all the oil that was in the cylinders in here, and take the oil out. And then once you guys get done with that, then you're going to want to open up right here. This is your oil fill or your oil inlet. Go ahead and open that up, and then open up right here. This will tell you if you're low on oil. That way you can just fill it back up real quick. And then put this one back on, put this one back on, and you're all done. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Brett.